Hello, everybody. Putting out the link on the StreamYards if y'all want to join to this Wildcard Wednesday with some company here. We got two people in the chat. Here's everyone, says Bear Man, and here's a link, Ronald Sutton. You can come in this week. Yeah, man.
Come on down.
Come on down South Park. We're going to have a good time. So, yes, I'm Thomas Metal 75. This is your Mattress Reviews featuring New Jersey with James P. Madonna. And we got another bell. There you go. There's the bell.
All right. Now we have from Oregon.
From Oregon, yes. We have the one and only Beer Man.
Cheers.
We put out your names for everybody to look at and notice. All right. So let's
keep on thinking of that.
We got cheers from Dickie. Hello, Dickie's Beer Reviews. What's going on?
Dickie's Beer Reviews.
We got what's going on? Square Table. Cheers, it's Beer Man. I believe there is going to be a What the ABV on Beer Chugs channel tonight, directly following this program. So everybody go to Beer Chugs at that would be at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard, so 6 o'clock West Coast and Las Vegas time for Dickie's Beer Reviews. Is that Beer Man? Is that the Beer Man or Beer Man?
That is Beer and Fromage.
Beer Man.
Yeah, whatever that is. Beer Man.
Whatever you want to call me, I don't care.
And
call me asshole if you want. I don't care.
Oh, hell no. We're going to be appropriate. We got 8,000 people watching live.
Oh, sorry about that.
So, we can go around the panel here, starting with James C. Madonna. We're going to do appearance and aroma at this point. So let's check out what James Madonna has to offer this evening.
Okay. I have at 6.9% ABV with a champagne characteristics, because that's the only information that it has. I have Joker Ace Dry Apple Cider, Apple Craft Cider. All right, 1993 California Cider Company. All right, there you go, a lovely face, the demented Joker, and it is nice because it's dry. It reminds me of Woodpecker hard apple cider from Merry Old England. But then again, I like the Angry Orchard products too. But they have a big selection. And it's I've had it many times, and there, carbonation, very champagne looking. The Po Man's champagne, and well, even though it's dry, you get that very pleasant, crisp aroma of apples, and so we're doing strictly appearance and product right now.
Yes, not tasting quite.
Not anything else. Okay, appearance and product, but they have
back
they
to
got a lot of products here.
Oh, you're on the Ace Cider website.
Yeah, they got lots of flavored Ace hard craft ciders with everything, honey, pumpkin, you name it. I mean, it's like it goes on and on and on.
Gotcha.
Guava, yeah. I mean, it's just blackjack. They have one called blackjack, pineapple.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, look, mango, rosé. So anyway, now go to Colorado. That's the way that people in the Western movies used to say Colorado. Like Alabama.
We'll come back to Colorado. We'll be back with Colorado very shortly. Oregon.
No, right. Hey, thanks, Eddie, man, for letting me on your show. This is one I brought. It's a smoothie seltzer smoothie. It's a hard smoothie seltzer. It's called Bubble Bath, and it is the Blue Hawaiian. It's pineapple, coconut, and tangerine. It's a 5.5%. I had to go over to the left side of the cooler to find it. and it took the person that works the cash register to tell me about it. So I was like, oh, I've been wanting to find one of these for a very long time. So let's pour this. It's a 5.5, so it's really somewhat fresh, a month or so. Should have rolled it. Oh my God. Justin said to look out for the color. Fuck. Freak.
In the background for you.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that was definitely up to par with like what the name of the beer is, and holy crap. It's not even pouring out. Wait, hold on. There's so much sediment in this, dude. It's not.
Holy crap.
Maybe it's soap.
Oh
You're gonna
my
need a knife.
God.
Scissors.
Dude, look at that. Look at that.
It looks like
Dude,
something else.
it's like
What the hell?
blue, dude, like baby bluish green, and I mean it's got like a good middle finger and a quarter head. Real quick, well, I guess you can't see through this; it's super opaque, and it smells like coconut. All right, cheers! I can't wait to get into this, man. Cheers, guys! Thank you.
Beer man,
clean up to do.
Beer man.
Looks like Peter North or Ron Jeremy would appreciate that beverage.
Oh my God! Listen, everybody, we got thrash metal, homebrew, and barbecue.
Everybody knows this one.
Oh shit!
And I think we'll downgrade in the glass. We got a Trillium glass from
Oh shit!
PBP. Everybody knows it. Good. Thoughts out to Alex?
Grill them all. There you go. The Alex for everybody.
Head.
Does that look like memory foam?
Memory foamy.
No, Beer Man's got memory foam over there.
Yeah, that's right. That's
All
fun.
right.
You get cancer from that beer.
All right, people. We all got some different products tonight. That's cool.
So it's you get that adjunct lager smell, sweet, corn, rice, barley, whatever the hell it is that they put in here. Very sweet. You can see quite through it. Very nice, very yellow, very effervescent. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers. Cheers to thrash metal, grill them all, sir. All right. Everybody's one guy's got a beer, one guy's got a seltzer water, another guy's got the cider, and I'm going to bring an American whiskey to the program because I've been there you go, Dickie's beer reviews, PBR, he's impressed. Because I've been getting into some whiskeys as of lately, which can be a whole host of problems to acquire just by price point alone, but you try a couple over time and you find out what you like. I think I'm more the Scotch fan, but I'm gonna try some American today. I've had a little bit, and I've heard some good things. This is the Michter's. It's their American whiskey, unblended. Which the unblended part means that they're not using like in the well whiskeys when you go to a bar and you ask for whiskey, just give me a whiskey and a Coke. More times than not, they're just going to give you a well whiskey, which is basically whiskey made with neutral grain spirit. So basically a vodka flavored whiskey, basically. But yeah, unblended, no neutral grains in this one. And they can't legally call this one a bourbon, which is because in bourbons, they have to utilize new American white oak barrels. And in this product, they use the how do they put it on the label? They say bourbon soaked. They're aging this stuff in bourbon soaked white oak barrels. And if anybody doesn't know, to become a bourbon, it has to be a minimum of 51% corn, rye, wheat, and malted barley. Any combination. It's got to start at 160 proof, and then it has to be bottled at a minimum of rye, wheat, and malted. This is 41.7, so they call this 83.4%. So I'm going to put it in a sort of a beer wine-ish glass. Why not pour a little bit in there? Okay, that should be okay for right now. I don't have water, but I have some ice if I want to add that a little bit later. but the product itself is a really nice. It's not super dark. It's got a nice. There you go. It's got a nice caramel color, almost like a kind of like a tea, like a black tea kind of color. And there is some alcohol legs. One would expect that. It is a over 40% whiskey product. All right, and the nose without any water or any ice or anything like that. It's a little bitey, not much. I get a lot of this brown sugar note in there. I get some toasty vanilla in there. I get some caramel. Maybe like a darker kind of a dried fruit. Maybe it's like a dark, I don't know if it's a dark cherry, but something, or maybe it's like more like a raisin, like a dark raisin or fig kind of note in there. But yeah, even like maybe a graham cracker-ish kind of a note. So yeah, it's definitely has the sweetness in there. Definitely reminds you more of American versus like a single malt with a Scotch, or more of like a smoky kind of a sensation. So yeah, so far so good. So we'll go back around the horn here and talk with James P. Madonna and get some cider going.
Okay. All
James,
right. The Joker Ace Dry Craft Cider, California Cider Company, 6.9% alcohol by volume. And it definitely is dry. It has a very pleasant sour, semi-sour flavor, like when I make my own kombucha tea. When it ferments, it has like a tartness to it. Very slightly sweet, almost zero sweetness, but mostly tart, sour, and it tastes like a kiwi fruit. To be honest with you, one that's not overripe. Very refreshing. I like this. I didn't know it existed until I stumbled upon it, because before I was drinking Angry Orchard products. Of course, I had the one from Ireland. What was it called? Magners.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah,
Magners. But that was on the sweet side, like the American Woodchucks brand. But Woodpecker would be the closest thing. But this beats Woodpecker English hard cider. I like it a lot. So, and it has a similar tart appley aroma. And that's about all I can say. I mean, the ingredients is fermented apples. It's not much you can say. They have a big product line with different fruit flavors. So naturally you will get the fruit flavor of those other products.
So it's not would you say is on the English, is it an English style? Is it more on the dry side?
It tastes like the English style. It's unflavored, unless you get the others, but it tastes like the Woodpecker, which is the famous brand in England. Sometimes the people there, they mix it. Like this English guy told me, they mix it with Boddington's ale, or whatever English ale you happen to use.
Yum on.
Yeah. I know Mr. Tirio is doing what do you call it? Newcastle. That's his name. Yeah, Newcastle. But anyway, it's good, regardless of not having any other ingredient but fermented apples. So,
rightio.
I like it. It'll get a good score.
Nice, cool.
30.
Nice to see a cider on the show. I like it.
Yeah.
Cheers. We'll be back around to hear that cider review. On to the cotton candy seltzer smoothie there, beer man.
Oh yeah, dude. This looks like pistachio pudding. Like it's.
Oh my god!
Pistachio pudding.
Look at that, man. I mean, the seltzer carbonation totally pushed up this puree that like all the puree went to the top inside the suds. Wow. I mean,
Oh yeah.
oh good on me. Good on my nose. But all I smell here is in the nose is like coconut and pineapple. What else did they have in that? Tangerine. Tangerine's not really evident. I don't really get that. Maybe a little citrus in there, but I get more of the pineapple, and the coconut is very big. The nuttiness, the tropical nuttiness is really nice. It's just got, I mean, it looks like wedding punch. Like something you'd get off the fountain at a wedding reception or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. It's all chunky and weird. It looks like some kind of weird parfait on the top. Like I don't even know where to begin with it.
It's like a pina colada.
It looks like fake glass or something, you know.
It does, a fake glass. Yeah. Like a little cherry sticking out the top or a pineapple slice. Yeah, it'd be nice. It's in layers too. There's some layerage of there's you can't see it from camera, but little white lines that layer each segment of growth on the carbonation growth or something. It's weird. It looks like it has growths in it, little tumors. No, but it's a finger. It's an index finger and then some. It's opaque, can't see through it. It's got a pistachio pudding kind of look to it, that greenish blue turquoise look. Can't see through this though. Beautiful. Let's drink this. Cheers. I'm looking forward to this.
No.
Cheers. Pistachio.
Oh, that was buttery. That stuff's buttery. Like it's very. Yeah. Well, it's like that coconut butter. Kind of a coconut butter. You get like a coconut flavor. The flavors of the citrus come out more though. The tangerine in the flavor comes with that pineapple. Is really nicely mixed. It's very well balanced. It's got a nice mouthfeel. It's got the seltzery spritziness of it, but you don't get that seltzer water thing. It's that puree is totally overwhelming the thing and giving it more of a fuller body. All that chunk on the top though reminds you of a wedding punch.
Whoa.
Chunky wedding punch?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, sangria. Maybe sangria because they have the fruit.
It's like coconut. It's like coconut chunks, though. It's like you're taking coconut, like real soft, slimy coconut chunks down your throat as you're drinking this awesome seltzer fruity smoothie thing.
Wow.
Does it taste like one of these beers?
I've never had those.
Wow.
So I don't know. It is sweet, though. It's sweet. It's sweet. It's got a nice sweetness. It's actually pretty dang good. I actually like this. It's watery though. It's got like a watery sweetness. Not so watery that it takes away the body though. It just has that watery texture. That seltzery, I don't have anything in it kind of feel to it. You know, just a little flavor of some citrus or flavoring. But then you add that puree and it really boosts it up. 5.5%. I mean, the finish is great. It dries off, but leaves you with a nice pineapple-y coconut feel, buttery feel in the throat. Ugh, mayonnaise throat, kind of, but that's all right. It's pretty good, though. I'm happy I was able to try one of these. So
cool.
Cheers. Thanks, man.
You got it. Cheers to beer, man. All right, let's bring in PBR Drinker Thrash Metal Homebrew and Barbecue.
Cheers, my friends.
Cheers.
So I think this is what, 4.6%? I think that's what it is. I never have it on the can, so it's like a 4.6. I know it's probably above 5, 4.4, 4.6. I don't know. On the nose, you know, like I said, the adjuncty, very sweet adjunct lager smell. Mild hops, you know, because of the alpha acid within the hops for the beer. I think they use Hallertau Mittelfrüh or something like that for it, or a Tettnanger or something like that. Something really light on so you don't destroy the the balance of the malt or the whatever they're using for the malts. Yeah, it's going for a taste. Cheers.
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 Do some whiskey.
Yeah, light to medium mouthfeel. This one's kind of warmed up a little bit, so it's got more body to it, more of that malty adjunct, in the mouthfeel. It's holding a very small ring around the head. It's not leaving too much of lacing at all. Carbonation's kind of lightened up a bit. It's gone from a light medium to down to a light now. On the finish, it's a very dry. It's one of those beers that always makes you thirsty, so you buy more.
Yeah, man.
So that's the deal on that one. Are we doing shout outs or whatever? Are we doing everything, or are we waiting to go around another one?
Yeah, we're gonna go around one more time, and then we can
we'll score next.
all of those things. Yeah, man.
Okay, yeah, it's
right.
If you haven't had PBR,
You're
they're one of the better adjunct lagers that are out there. That Miller High Life, it's all in those realms. So
agreed.
Yeah. Cheers, Joe.
Yeah, man. Cheers. All right. So we got Thomas Mill. Yeah. Let's see. Hello, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary, bitch.
Drunken one bought a bunch of Keystone Ice, so he's drinking that today. John and Illy. Whoa. Cheers. And the link once again. If anybody wants to quickly talk about whatever they got in their glass while they're watching, including Tyler, you got White Claw Mango. Well, come on, people. Let's go. I'm not mutually exclusive to beer because, damn, I got a whiskey. Once again, we're drinking, going to be doing the Michter's American Whiskey, 41.7% by volume, alcohol by volume, which is 83.4. It's kind of on the lower end for the alcohol percentage, but that's all right. And this is done by the Michter's Distillery, and that is in, you guessed it, Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. So I know, sacrilegious to use ice cubes instead of water, but whatever. That's the way I like to drink it. So I'm going to try a little bit without some ice, and then I'm going to try some with it and see if I need to penetrate some of the alcohol flavors to get to anything else that's going on. But in the nose, once again, the nose was all about this brown sugar. There's a vanilla note. I'm definitely getting a graham cracker note. Some things remind me of a dark sort of dried fruit, maybe like a plum or more of like maybe like a raisiny kind of a note. There's a toasty kind of a rye bread maybe note in that one too. I don't know. They don't really tell you at Michter's what the makeup of the spirit is, like how much corn there is, how much rye it is, if there's any wheat in it. So we don't really know the makeup of it. They're pretty tight locked on that, and they're also pretty tight locked on how long they even age this product for. But if they're doing anything remotely similar to bourbon with this product, then that has to have a minimum of, I think, 3 years in the barrels to be considered bourbon. So maybe they were doing a little bit of that with this product. I have no idea. We're going to try it now. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. That's with the expensive whiskey. You don't put ice in it.
Yeah. This was, I think, right around the $45 mark. So not too expensive.
Not cheap either.
No.
Heaven Hill was $12 a bottle.
Heaven Hill is, yeah, pretty cheap. But let's see here. So the flavors that I'm getting now are tons of the brown sugar and vanilla up front. There's definitely like a wood barrel, kind of a spicy note to it. I don't know if that's maybe some more rye or that's actually coming from the previously used barrels. I don't know where these barrels are coming from. They're previously soaked bourbon barrels that they're using to age this product. But yeah, definitely leaving you with that dried fruit and that vanilla bready kind of note to it. So it's kind of like a desserty thing in a way. I'm gonna piss off our good buddy Whiskey Scout and Bourbon Bounty, but I am gonna put Ooh, actually, a little bit of the water came out there too because the ice was doing a little melting. So yeah, I'm gonna put 1 ice cube. I've done that in the past, and 1's pretty good. If you're gonna use water, just do a little bit from a straw at a time, and then figure out where you like the flavor in that bourbon. And then if it went too far, just take that little bit less water next time you do it. But typically, people put a cap on it, or they let it hold around for a while, for like a couple of minutes, and then come back and see what the water does. I'm gonna try this immediately. Next time we come around, I can let you know if anything else changed on that. But as of right now, let's try the nose on that. Yeah, as of right now, more vanilla came out. Definitely a lot of vanilla. I'm getting a graham crackery kind of note, and some chocolate, and some baker's sort of darker chocolate. So, and it brought out more of a woody note rather than just the straight alcohol kind of burn to that. So yeah, that smells even more like a desserty not campfire, but like you kind of eat a s'more maybe. It kind of has that kind of a not so roasted note to it. So let's try it again.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, buttery smooth at this point. Butterscotch, graham cracker, that rye kind of bread. The vanilla's in there. A little bit less of the dried fruit, but it still remains in there. I would say it's got a medium length finish. It's not the longest finish in the world, but it keeps you wanting some more. And it is kind of it finishes on the dry side. Once you put the ice in there or some water, the viscosity picks up. It's got a nice viscosity in the mouthfeel. I don't know how else to describe that. It's sort of on the oily side at this point, but it's kind of simple in its notes, but they're really, really, really good notes for not having any age statement. So yeah, dessert, s'more type flavors and butterscotch. Kind of cool. All right. So cheers on that note. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go check out the chat for a little bit. John and Ellie said the Mictors. Oh yeah, all right, John and Ellie. No, Tyler, yeah, man. Hello, Drunken One. Hello to everybody. Drunken One. Smoothie seltzers. That is the crazy style you got, beer man.
Interesting. Yep.
Mary, hello. What's up again? Mary. And Mary and Butch. All right. So this might not be a very long show. So if anybody else wants to come in, I'll post that link again. But as it stands, let's go right back to James P. Madonna with the Dry Joker cider from the Ace Cider Company.
Okay. As hard ciders go, I would give this 99% out of 100.
Ooh.
Because I like it's outstanding, but I like to leave a little room for doubt because there's so many products out there and so many new products appearing. So it's outstanding, and I give it a high rating. I like it better than Angry Orchard, and I do like it better than Woodpecker, and I definitely like it better than the Irish, the Magners. Hard cider. Woodchuck is way too sweet. Don't like that. So this is the best I've had.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to say thank you to Michael Hilton. He unexpectedly was on live last night, Tuesday. I was watching other videos, and I saw him live, and I went on, and it was a really good, informative show. You know, we talked about a lot of different subjects of interest. No hijinks, really.
Good.
It was good. So thank you, Michael Hilton. And that's about it. I don't remember if I did a show Sunday.
No, must have been a good show. You can't remember.
But the last Sunday show I did was pretty good. Yeah, I did do a show Sunday. Oh, it was a riot. I had performing artist, guitarist, and clothing designer Paul Anthony Mantia, and the original Mr. Clean was on. So it was a good.
Mr. Clean, all right.
Yeah, it was a good progressive. It wasn't progressive discussions because.
Oh, okay.
total hijinks and talk
shenanigans.
about different stuff. And he played one of his songs that he wrote on the acoustical guitar, so it was good. So anyway, to the next guest.
All right, Beer Man with his interesting puree seltzer beverage.
Yeah, this thing is crazy, dude. Yeah, like I said, pistachio pudding color. I mean, wedding punch from a fountain. Wow. I mean, I'm still going through it. I mean, just because it tastes so good.
That looks wild.
Wow.
I'm drinking it slowly because it's so good. Oh, what was that? It's a great gimmicky style. Let's put it that way. It's something that sells, and it totally sold me. I've been wanting to try these for a while, so I mean, I was sold anyway. But I was mentioning pineapple and coconut was strong in this, as well as the tangerine in the taste.
Mhm.
But I did get some melon as well, so that was kind of weird, like honeydew or something. Just an interesting. It's interesting is the main thing on this one. Very interesting. I want to try more of these. I lowered this. I got it. I gave it a lower A. I gave it a 93 out of 100 because I've never. It's the first one I've had, so I kind of want to. But I gotta say, it's definitely worth a try for those that have never had these. If you find one, at least try one.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll go good. It might actually go good with the honey goat cheese, but it's more lighter. They're more watery. You know, like take a seltzer. You just get a nice spritz of flavor from whatever flavoring they put in it. But other than that, it's just Canadian dry, like, you know, Canada dry seltzer water. So, but with that puree, it really added a nice little influential like kick, boom of like fruit and coconut. So, just to be safe though, 93 out of 100. So yeah, very, very, very good so far. So
Excellent.
Cool.
Yeah, worth a try.
Yeah, man. Any shout outs you got? Go right ahead.
You're doing shout outs? Okay. Yeah, just Beer Cheese Tuesday is a fondue. So I already got my fondue cheese, but I gotta get the white wine, the whatever, the garlic and some other stuff they say to add to it. I should have just paid the $11 for the fondue mix already done, but it was $6 for the cheese. I guess I'll pay the same when I buy the wine and the everything else. But anyway, Beer Cheese Tuesday, fondue night. Bring it. Bring some crackers, whatever you want. Bring whatever beer you think will go with that. 8 o'clock Eastern. And Wednesday will be our second one. I didn't announce it, and I don't know what I want to do yet. I don't know what would be. Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to announce this because I didn't think about it enough for next week's East Happy Wednesday. It's at 6 o'clock Eastern, though. I'm trying to think real quick. What can I do? Can you guys mention a style that would be yeasty besides Belgian? Let's go.
Saison.
That would be another Belgian style.
Saison.
A yeasty style. That's wow.
German. Think German.
A yeasty German style?
Well, God.
Like a Berliner Weiss or something? No.
Berlin,
Or, I mean, I don't know.
some kind of wheat. I want an unfiltered wheat, maybe.
Like
a
the
wheat German.
Hefeweizen type.
Like Weihenstephaner or something like that. Something in that range. Maybe a German wheat. Let's do a German wheat. We're gonna do a German wheat.
Yeah.
I gotta go find one now. So, but yeah, we'll do a German wheat for next Wednesday.
Nice.
Be there 6 o'clock Eastern. I think that'll work perfect. So
That'll be good.
and then just look out for videos, of course.
This is what's really impressed me. German wheat.
Nice.
That's a
Yeah,
good
I'm gonna look for one. now. I'm glad I said that. That's good. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Cheers.
Excellent.
Sure.
Good stuff, Beer Man. Don't forget, everybody in the chat, if you haven't before, subscribe to this channel, Thomas Metal 75. Beer Man's got a channel. Thrash Metal Homebrew's got a channel on barbecue. James and Madonna is the progressive discussions on the YouTubes. go ahead and subscribe to everybody and give them all the love and support. So without further ado, let's hear from that man, Fresh Metal Homebrew and Barbecue with the
Sure. So with the PBR, I've rated it quite a few times on lives. It gets a definite 94. It is a definite A. It's not world class, but it's there. It's adjunct lager, but it's one of the better ones, I believe. It's my opinion. So, yeah, very good. I mean, a lot of other ones are, they're Bs, all across the board. But this one, Miller High Life, just those types of adjunct lagers are, I think they're the top of the list. Even Hams, even if Ron Sutton was in here, Hams would make that list as well. One of the top 10s in the in this style. So yeah, cheers, man.
Well, we got a new guest in the building. Jeremy V.
As for shout-outs,
come back, Jeremy.
Today I took the day off, and we were out at Terrellin Horse Rescue. If you guys haven't heard, I've adopted a new filly, and her name is Faith, and she's 8 months old. I got some really good pictures and some video too. I'll share them here with you, Eric, if you want to bring it up from the basement when we share it. Let me bring it up. And I also helped with the colicking horse today. Her name was Gravy, and
we're cheersing. Congratulations.
So this is Faith. She, like I said, she's 8 months old. She's the one on the left. She's in with Amber and Neo.
She got her bucket.
Yeah, she got goosed by Neo. But there's Faith. She's my little girl now. So yeah, we're gonna keep her out at Terrellin's for a while. And let me see if I can bring up one more video of the colicking horse. Her name's Gravy. She is a draft mule.
Oh wow.
And she was just recovering from getting her teeth floated, and she had a complication. These are other draft mules as well that are in there. You look how big their ears are.
That's cool.
But yeah, I was taking video for the vet because she was kind of breathing weird, so I was taking breath, and I also was laying my head on her so I could hear her sounds for her. See, did you see that? He tried to pickpocket me. I had like little cookies in my hand. But anyway, that was my day today. So I'm going to be putting up a video here shortly of Faith, so I can introduce her to everyone. And yeah, we got a new addition to the family. Another devotion for at least 30 years. So
hells yeah.
So good to go. So we got 2 horses in the family now. 2 horses, a dog, 2 cats, and all 4 kids are out of the house except one. But
yeah. In due time.
So cheers.
Cheers. I did see Jeremy Vincent popped up into the basement, but he has since quickly gone away. Oh,
Jeremy,
hope he didn't scare you off with all this chatter about
Jeremy.
Get back up here.
Get back over here, Jeremy. We got enough time. We don't gotta go do beer chugs for another 50 minutes. So.
Oh, excuse me.
We've only not even been on for 40 minutes yet.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm terrible. I think I have done whiskey or 2 on my channel. I don't know. But I'm kind of terrible at what to give things ratings and numbers. I've had a bunch of different whiskeys in my lifetime, but I haven't really had enough to say, oh, this one compares to that one kind of reminds me of this. I don't like this one because of this little funky note or whatever. But this one for me, I want to say it's kind of simplistic, but I think the better way to look at this is, I think once I put a little bit of the ice water and then the actual one of the ice cubes into the whiskey, it took away from the alcohol nose, and I was able to get other flavors going on in the whiskey, which was nice. So at this point, I mean, they're just simple and easy flavors to pick out, which are really nice. I'm not exactly sure. Michter's does make a bourbon, and at some point it would be cool to buy the bourbon to compare it to this American whiskey, just to see how many flavors compare to a bourbon versus just using this already pre-used white oak barrel. But as of right now, it's butterscotch, It's butterscotch. It's that vanilla note. There's a little bit of dark fruits in there. I'm getting graham cracker and rye bread, kind of malty, spicy notes. And yeah, just a little bit of that alcohol, but it's a very oily, smooth whiskey. So I guess, I don't know, it's definitely 2 thumbs up product. I'm going to give it at least a 90 out of 100, just the benefit of the doubt. I do think at $45 US for a halfway decent whiskey is a really good deal here. So yeah, look for that one if you want to try an American bourbon type spirit. Boom. Cheers. Yeah, we're going to do this again on Wednesdays at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time as long as I'm around. And we're going to go to Beer Chug's show after this one. We got a guest in the basement, but before 2 guests in the basement, but before I let those guys in, the last thing I want to tell you all is next week is the Friday, I think that's Friday the 18th. Oxblood Forge album Decimator is coming out. That's when it's released. You can still do your pre-ordering now for digital copies and physical releases. And we have t-shirts. Let us know your shirt size. Go to the Bandcamp Oxblood Forge page and let us know what you need, and we will accommodate you. Yeah, man. Cheers. Let's let in Ronald Sutton and Chad. Yo.
Whoa, I didn't know I was ready. Give me a minute to get. I gotta get my beer.
All right.
I got like the original beer. I've never had it before. Really not a big fan of wheat beers, you know.
Yeah, man.
But it's somebody pronounce that for me.
There you go, Weihenstephaner.
Weihenstephaner. Yeah, it's a dump. It's a wheat beer. You know, as long as this goddamn beer's been around, I'm surprised I've never had any of their products. I don't know. Maybe I'm cheap. My neighbor bought this for me. I guess it was like $6 a bottle. Fuck, I ain't gonna pay that for a beer. But if it's free, I'll enjoy it, you know? Well, Hostefiner, Hostefiner?
Close enough. Yeah, that's pretty close. It's very close.
It's got a little bit of smoke lingering down the head. Let's get the pour. I don't have the proper glass, but I guess it'll work. I don't know. See how I can get the pour. That's a 45. I'm going straight up with it, straight down the glass. Straight down the glass. It's a little bit bigger. I think it's. Whoa! Oh, look at that! I did it correct. I can't see how big the bottle is. 1 pint, 0.9 fluid ounces. 16.9. It's just over a pint.
Cool.
Looks pretty good.
American.
It's kind of hazy, which I find most wheat beers are.
Yeah, that's the wheat.
Yeah, I might have only had. I think I had a Blue Moon one time. About the only wheat beer I've ever imbibed in.
Try more.
But it left like a pasty taste on my mouth, like Elmer's Blue. Fuck. It was like, yeah. I didn't. That's why I've never drank them again. But I mean, it's wheat. There's no aroma to it whatsoever. You know, I guess must have been the first wheat that they malted. You know, but it's from 1040. Yeah, AD 1040. That's a long friggin' time ago, man. So they've been around a long time. But you want me to give you any notes yet or anything? Or?
Go right ahead. You can go through your whole review if you would like right now. Then we'll go to Chedio.
Wow.
Weihenstephaner.
You get some citrus.
That beer's delicious. Good with pizza.
I'm picking up raisins. Raisins or figs. Raisins or figs. I'm picking up something like that. There ain't much bite to it. Yeah. You can't have much hops because there ain't no bite. Wait a minute. I got some notes. Hold on.
Holding on.
You guys, you fucking wouldn't let me on last week. I had this set up for last week, and you wouldn't let me on. All right.
Figs.
It's 5.3 ABVs. I thought it was real low on IBUs. It's 14 on IBUs. And another reason I don't like these wheat beers, I'm a diabetic, and I should drink light beers. I was hooked on Bud Select for a long, long time. But this has 220 calories. That's kind of high, I think, for a 5.3% ABV. I think it's kind of high. It's that's what it is. It's a 500 milliliter bottle. It says best served between 46 and 52 degrees. Well, I got this shit a lot colder than that, man. I ain't gonna drink no warm beer, It's from my man, Thrash.
Yeah.
You there, Thrash?
Yeah.
Were you ever in Freezing? Freising. Freezing, Germany?
No, I've never been to Friesen, no.
Is it like a special region in Germany or something?
Probably, yeah.
Well, that's where this beer comes from. It is a creamy white head. It's got that haziness is in there. Mild carbonation. Like I say, I got fruits. I don't know. Let me smell it again. At first report, I had mild banana, but I'm not really picking up any banana notes right now. And I don't know, it's that there's some little spicy, and I had strong malts, but I'm not picking up any of that malty. It must be coming from the yeast. I'm getting that fruitiness type of thing from whatever strain of yeast they use.
That and the
mouth feels medium. It finishes. I mean, right quick. There's no aftertaste at all. There's very little aftertaste. Untapped had it at 3.8 out of 5. Beer Advocate actually scored it at 95. I was surprised. They must be just giving their score on the attributes of the thing.
Yeah.
But I'll give my score later when it comes time. It is enjoyable. It's just it's not that pasty taste, that papery taste that I got out of the wheat beer that I had before, and that's what turned me off. I don't usually drink wheat beer.
Go ahead.
You guys had that show on the other night about wheat beers, and they didn't get very high ratings. They just don't have the taste.
Yeah.
You guys agree? Do you agree? Do you agree? I should have asked that closing question. Yeah. Nobody answered me. Do you agree?
No. Well, it depends on the Hefeweizen you had. You'll get some that have bubblegum flavors. You have some that have kind of a saisonish flavor from the yeast.
Yeah.
But mostly it's bubblegum. That's mostly.
I don't get no bubble gum in this at all.
Well, no, because that one's half dunkel. That's why it's so dark. You have dunkel. That's where you're getting your figs.
It's darker. I'm not going to say it's dark. It ain't going to qualify for that Sunday show.
Hefeweizen is yellow. I mean, a Hefeweizen itself is wheat color.
Well, this ain't. This has got some good color to it. It's still hazy as shit. Mm-hmm. It's hazy.
Yep.
It's pretty. It's an excellent beer. I mean, it ain't going to be around for a millennium if it ain't good beer.
Yeah, right.
No, it's been around for a millennium. Who else can say it? I'm sure they had breweries before this. It's just it's the oldest in recorded history. I don't know. It's good stuff. Kind of pricey, but shit. It is. It's good. I enjoy it. I'll give you a score.
You can do that right now if you want. Yeah, we're all ears.
Oh, you want the score now? I'm gonna give it a 90. It's a 97.
Yeah, man. Cool.
97. Here's to you. Cheers.
Cheers,
folks. Whatever you want to say.
I'm
Cheers. All right. We gotta wake this guy up over here. Wake up.
Cheers, man.
Oh, hi.
Well, get the Chatio banner out. There we go.
I was on the sun for the last hour going from the bus stop to the liquor store to the house, and well, Dash knows this beer because I picked up the Minga. Olé! Some mimosa sour from New Belgium, 6% ABV. Sour ale brewed with calamansi fruit and other natural fruit flavors. Probably half of them are artificial, but whatever.
Have you had it yet, Chad?
Yeah. I've had. This is my seventh. I accidentally drank my review one the other night. And I'm like, well, gotta get another sixer.
Oops, good excuse.
I like it. That's how she pours.
I like that sour. It's nice, man.
Yeah, they did a hell of a good job.
Cannot tell if that's clear beer or not.
What brewery is it from?
New Belgian.
Huh.
There you go.
Yeah. New Belgium, there's what she looks like. Kind of a goldenish, shawish color. Holy crap, you're probably not going to see it, but that effervescence right in the middle, just right from the bottom of the glass. Looks like the tornado that hit the Larimer County the other day. Wow. But a one-figure head, white bubbles. That wasn't funny. There are a couple hums here. Frothy, tight bubble, white. Check the aroma.
Is that similar to one of them fat tires?
No.
Totally different.
Way different.
Fat tires, amber.
This smells like Sunday brunch.
Wow.
Yeah, get the orange juice in it, and I should just dump some vodka on top. Be done. Champagne, yeah. Yeah, it's a great smell. Get the orangeness, the citrusness comes out.
The only beer I get from them is that fat tire.
Huh.
We call it flat tire around here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give her a taste.
May pops. They're May pops. May pop at any time.
Shit.
Yeah. Ooh.
May as you will.
Wow, that orangey citrusness just hits the mouth and just grabs all of your taste buds. A little bit of tart's not overly tart. I really don't think this is sour. Mr. Thrash Metal, not very sour.
It's kind of like those sour, lemon sour.
Mm-hmm.
Can.
Oh, yeah? Like those warheads or something?
Yeah, like
No.
Well, not quite that.
Okay.
That, but the lemon drop.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the more I suck it down, the more I sip it down, the more the sourness kind of comes in. But it's very well balanced with the I don't even know, the calamansi.
It's that like lemon lime soda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's squirt. Yeah,
squirt.
Very squirt-esque. The flavors are balanced with the tartness.
It's great.
Not overly tart, not overly orange. The New Belgium did a heck of a good job with this, and I know it's been around.
What's the major citrus note you're getting out of it?
I'm pulling orange, but kind of tangerine-y orange, something around that round.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clementine.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is. It's like a clementine.
Hello, Ronnie.
Hey.
All right. Well, looks like we have someone new in here, so I'm going to give this a score.
Go right ahead.
He's going to give it a belch.
Mm-hmm.
He's a belching beaver over there.
It's a New Belgium. Haha, I get it.
I get it.
Golf clap for your joke.
I go with about a 90. It's going to be different on my scale when I do it, but it's about a 95. It's a solid A.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't remember what you gave it yesterday, Thrash.
I think I gave it a 96. I think I gave it a 96.
Mm-hmm.
Good on a score. That's good.
So yeah, we're right there. Yeah, this is very good. This is definitely worth buying.
Yeah, if you guys can get a hold of that, it's pretty good sour.
Yeah. Something you should search out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bailey's helping too.
Bailey usually like this. He just wants food. I have none. No food.
Anything going on the Chetio channel of YouTube? Anything on social media? What's up?
Well, shit, I'll drop it. I'm trying to put together a hot dog eating contest on because Bumpy wants to do it. So it's going to be February or sorry, what month are we in? June 24th, which is a Thursday. I don't have the time stapled yet. I'm thinking if I can leave work early that day, it'd probably be 7 o'clock Eastern. If not, maybe around sometime between 7 and 8:30 Eastern. I should be able to leave work early that day. So I'm gunning for 7. And if you guys want to do it, you can do it. It'd be a 5-minute clock. You can boil the hot dogs. It'll be just kind of like the famous, what is it? The Coney Island competition rules. You dip it. You can dip. Ball up. Yeah, Nathan's. You ball up. You can eat the hot dog separately and just ball up that and put it in water and eat the bun. Let's see how many we can do in 5 minutes. A year and a half ago when I did it by myself, I did 4. So I'm going to beat 4. So my goal is 5.
Can you dip them in condiments?
If you want something to get in the way as a filler, I would say just.
Somebody asked if you had condoms. What do you say? You have condoms?
No, I said, can you dip them in condiments?
Relish.
Hey man, I'm down with that. I'll do it.
All right, yeah. So we got 3 now because it sounds like Sir Chad wants to do it. It sounds like Lone Star's in it. So yeah, I'm going to try to get Joey Edibles to MC. But thank you.
Where the hell is this guy? You're from Florida? Where's this guy from Florida? Who invited him?
Yeah, I'm from Florida. Yeah, Clearwater, Florida. So
what's up, Ronnie S?
That's how it looks here.
Cheers.
Dark. Cheers, guys. It looks amberish, right?
Cheers.
How they say cheers in Ireland?
Slange.
Cheery.
Slange.
Slange.
It smells toasty, and it smells bready.
Cheers.
By the way, Eric, I'm sorry I'm joining late.
You're all right. That's good with me. It's like a bar.
Hey, there was a restaurant in my town that served that on draft. And it was strange because when they poured that draft, in the head looked like there were sprinkles of cinnamon. Yeah, little chunks of
Ron, that might have been the old version because this is a new version. It's made by Lagunitas here in the United States because this company got bought out.
Yeah.
So we no longer get the English version here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe when you had that one on tap, it could have been the older version.
I don't know, but it had flakes in it. It had like somebody sprinkled cinnamon on top of the head. It was a neat presentation. But anyhow, what do you think of it?
Well, I like it. So it's a very light brown ale. It has no bitterness whatsoever.
What's the ABV?
4.7. So it's very sessionable, and it's very enjoyable for a brown ale. I think it's because a lot of times when you have brown ales, they are more higher in ABV, so they're not as sessionable. When this one is pretty sessionable, and it still has a nice taste to it, a nice breadiness, and it's not, it's a 4.7, but it's not like a Bud Light, it has a lot of taste, and it has a lot of character. And so I really like this beer, and my final thoughts on it, I'm going to give it a 93, an A. I think it's a great beer. I think it's a very good beer, honestly, to tell you the truth. It's really like it's a great beer to have on a hot day, like today on a summer day, but you could also have it during the winter months or something, because it has that flavor. It has flavor in it, but it's still very sessionable. So, cheers.
Good score.
Cheers.
Good score.
Very good. Cheers, man. Yeah.
That's a great all-year beer for sure.
Yeah.
What's up, James? What's up, Thresh?
Hey, Ronnie.
All right, man.
Nice haircut, James.
Ronnie S., how was the mouthfeel on
We're
that?
live.
How was the mouthfeel? Was it medium or was it light?
It's light to medium.
I can see it now.
I'd say it's light to medium, but it's more on the light side.
And the finish?
There you go.
Yeah. Some people might call it like a light medium, right in between.
Yeah.
And you like it, though.
What do you have, Ron? The worst wine Stefano? The Vitus?
It's an old beer, man.
Yeah, I know. Is it the Vitus?
You weren't on earlier. Yeah, it was Ostefiner or whatever the hell it's called.
Fuck.
Wine
It's pretty
Stefano.
good. I'm not usually like a wheat beer, but it's up there. It's warming up, and I'm picking up more of that stone fruit. Like I said, that fig. I'm picking up more of those notes as it warms up.
I noticed that you
it's an excellent beer. I mean, I might even raise my score as it. I mean, it tells you.
You like the German beers, Ron. I've seen.
Yeah, they say 46 to 52 degrees. It's probably getting up about that 42, 43 mark right now, and it is picking up more flavor. I'll give it that. I might even bump my score. I gave it a 97 originally, but when it's something like that's been around for so long, what the hell can you fucking argue with?
What does James Madonna have?
I don't know. I didn't check him out. I came in a little bit late.
Oh, I had the Joker Ace Dry Apple Craft Cider.
Good.
Nice.
Hard cider, Joker Ace.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. 6.9% alcohol by volume. Not bad.
Wow.
Yep. Ring
that bell, huh? Ring that bell. Hey, there you go.
I was drinking some American whiskey by Michter's Company, 41.7% ABV. Again, just because I haven't had as many whiskeys in my life like I've had beers, it's hard for me to give accurate representation in number what to rate it. But I think it's got good approachable flavors even at $45 a bottle here in Massachusetts. And I still give it a 90 out of 100. Yeah. Once again, if you like your s'more kind of flavors, like your graham cracker, your chocolate in there was a bit of the chocolate and the graham cracker. There was a bit of some butterscotch caramelly kind of notes there. Good, easy, approachable flavors to pick out. It's not the world's most complex, but tons and tons of flavor to enjoy. So yeah.
What distiller? Repeat the distillery's name.
It is the Michter's Distillery, and they're in Louisville, Kentucky. And I guess in some capacity, Ron and everybody else, this brand the name Michter's has been around since pre-Revolutionary War times. It's a different brand with a different ownership at this point in time. Yeah. But George Washington, even I remember listening to some YouTubers and some people that are in the whiskey industry talking about even during the Revolutionary War times, General Washington was sourcing whiskey for his troops from this brand Michter's when it was back in around for a little while. Yeah,
it was part of their ration. It was part of their ration. It was in their contract. They had so much to imbibe in. Usually, it was rum.
And this was the brand in the 1700s that they were choosing. So, kind of cool history with whiskey in America, and even if you go into Ireland and into Scotland, even Scotland's got a gigantic amount of history. That's one of the other things I do like about the whiskey is the history part of it is crazy. It's intense. But
I just want to say, Chatio, I love your gigantic fireplace.
It's not that big. I mean, why it looks bigger is because the vent's on the top. Yeah, you can kind of see right below the bottom of that canvas. That's the actual fireplace.
Oh, okay. Right, and then the mantle is, what better place for a liquor cabinet is on top of the mantle?
Only issue is they're all empty.
It looks like you need a woman's touch in that apartment, Clyde.
No.
I'm in the process of it.
They'll put dry flowers and scented candles all over your house.
Chatio's moving to Florida, right?
No, I'm refinancing at this point. I'm fixing up my house.
Moving to Florida.
No, I can't find a job there. Holy shit! It's the degenerate one and the hey, look, I wrote it.
What's up, Joey? Joey,
what's up, man?
Winners. He loves winners.
Wieners,
Yeah.
yes.
God
Little
damn.
manic thrown at
Do
the
I
end,
need to
but-
talk to you about something later? You're in trouble, Ricky.
Oh.
Lucy's in trouble.
You might
Oh,
throw
no.
a whole wiener.
Oh, there's
into
Seth's
that one.
biggest fan.
Oh, what?
Ricky.
Man. Anybody else got any other interesting things going on? Shout outs, what have you? Should we keep going? Keep the chat going? Should we sign off? What
You gone over an hour. You did well.
All right. Well, we can wrap this one up. So everybody, before we go, I'm assuming Ronnie S, you got a YouTube channel, so subscribe to Ronnie S. Subscribe to 25. James and Madonna is the Progressive Discussions. Thrashman, Root Barbecue, Beer Man, and Chatio's pretty easy.
Now,
Chatio's?
James Madonna, are you doing a weekend show this week?
I did one with Paul Anthony Mantia, performing artist and clothing designer, and Mr. Clean. But if they're game, I think they want to do another one. If you want to come aboard, it's a very entertaining, hijinks, madcap, freeform banter. No, nothing deep or serious. With those guys.
Well, you got to get Joey Edibles. You got to get the Square Table Degenerates podcast up there. I think you guys would actually have a good conversation.
And Leprechaun TV.
And Lep. I think that'd be good too. Hey, Lep.
Tonsil tickler.
I better see you in 23 minutes, Lep, over at like some game show we know.
Teabagger challenge.
Yeah.
No,
Bring that Mickey's.
a teabagging challenge. No. None of that. But yeah, check most of us out in, what did we say, 25 minutes basically.
Yeah.
The Beer Chugs channel of YouTube, we in the What the ABV.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the theme. I don't see a theme.
I think it's. Did he say viewer's choice or something?
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Something. I'm pulling up the
so-
email.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what that is, but I guess maybe viewers are bringing in beers. I don't know. We're gonna.
I don't know.
You didn't say anything. There's no topic.
So it's gonna be weird. I could drop the. I can't. I don't think I'm on here. I was about to say I could drop the link to his YouTube here, but I don't know if I can.
I dropped it earlier. In the
Okay. Perfecto.
Oh, yes. Because Squirrel didn't see this. I'm actually doing a American whiskey called Victor. That was a good product. I've been kind of slowly getting. I've always liked whiskeys, but again, slower them on a more, I guess you would call it, serious level. I'm more curious about the whiskeys and trying some different ones. I think I'm probably a Scotch fan, but America's got a large history of whiskey. So, yeah, man, just check around. It doesn't have to be you don't have to buy the most expensive things, even like with beer. You don't have to buy the most expensive one and flex them up and go, yeah, I got the best beer. Yeah, because it's all of this is subjective. What you think about your beer, what you think about the product is very subjective. And
that's cool, Eric, that you did a whiskey tonight. That really brings a wild card out.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be beer.
I'll put it this way. If my taste profile or what I'm tasting either A, sounds interesting to you, or B, my taste profile sounds like it matches yours, that might be a good beer to buy for you.
Yeah.
I think all I can do is recommend a beer to you, and if you like it, well, guess I've done my job. Yeah, man.
Mr. Carroll, just go to Progressive Discussions YouTube channel. I'm on Tumblr and Facebook too, but go to the YouTube channel, and then what I'll do, I'll put the link in the comments box.
What time is it? What is that? Friday at 9 o'clock? Friday at 9?
Nah, Sunday. I've been doing Sunday because nobody was around Friday.
Is your logo like a blue face? Is it like a blue face logo?
Yeah, the Guy Fawkes.
I tried to look for it before.
I just subbed. I got you, man.
Yeah, just type in.
I couldn't find it.
Or type in youtube.com/megalife21.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, people. We're gonna wrap this one up. I appreciate everybody stopping by, James and Thrash and Beerman Sutton and Chedio and Ronnie S.
Hey,
with the,
thanks for having us on.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure, man. Thanks for having us on.
boom, you got it, sir. And Ronnie S. with the Louisiana Beer Review beer in the Newcastle. That was cool to show up with that one. All right, let's get ready for beer chugs. Cheers, everybody.